welcome to the couch. Usually I'm on your couch.
That's right. Now I'm on my couch.
Now you're on your couch.
And you're not. But that's
Now,
how we're having a virtual couch conversation. It's great.
which is great, which is pretty much what we've been doing since we first met. How many was it? I'd say almost 2 years ago.
Probably 2 years ago, yeah. I mean, the first one I saw you in person, and since then we've been doing virtual stuff anyway. So it's actually not that different for us, is it?
Yeah. Now, how long have you been doing these sort of virtual psych chats?
I started really early. I've been doing online by meeting Skype probably for about 12, 13 years.
Yep.
I was a really early uptaker of it, primarily because I had a practice in Sydney, and then I moved up to the Sunshine Coast, and all my clients wanted to come with me, but it was too far to travel. So we just started to Skype, and it was actually great. So I've been doing Skype sessions for a long time, and they're actually really good. A lot of people think, will they work, won't they work? But actually telehealth is really good because the sense of not getting out and getting our stimulus from outside does make us do more thinking. So we do more self-reflecting at that point, and that can be really challenging and can be really anxiety provoking. And anxiety can be a huge contributor to bad behaviors, as we know. So it's really normal that our anxiety is higher. Everyone's experiencing higher anxiety. So, and the problem with that is we want to solve that. I mean, all of us, I don't think of us as having anxiety. I think of us as having a relationship with anxiety. And we don't want so much anxiety that we can't function in our life. We don't want so little that we go and eat a berry when we're bushwalking because it's pretty. I mean, don't do that. That's not helpful. But most of it has a range in the middle. But as soon as our range of anxiety starts to go up, anxiety is a bully. It compels us to do almost anything we can to try and reduce that level of anxiety. And anxiety is not just about feeling scared or nervous. It's any emotion, any sort of less than optimal emotion, such as feeling annoyed, frustrated, disappointment, angry, hurt, upset, etc., etc. But as soon as we start to feel that level of anxiety rise, then we feel compelled to do something to fix it. And that's where a lot of arguments occur, because often without thinking about it, we become grumpy or we react badly or out of kilter to something that was said by our kid or our wife or someone else, or even on the television, we can scream at the television. It makes sense that right now in this situation is really strange. It's a really strange time in our human history. So when you feel like that in those moments, it's about saying, what can I do in this moment? What's the best feeling thought I can have right now? And it might be closing your eyes and fantasizing about being at the beach, just to get away from the conversation that says, why am I doing this? Why am I grumpy? Why am I grumpy? Or why am I reactive? Or why am I so frustrated?
Yeah, I've been listening to this Sam Harris meditation over the last week. Been meaning to do more meditation, have sort of done it bits and pieces throughout the years. My mate sent me this link for this app, and I was like, I'll give it a go. So I just did my 5th one in a row. So it's every morning, goes for 10 minutes. And he was talking about just the importance of acknowledging it, of your anxiety, but also when you're in this meditative state or just the sitting in the calmness, knowing that you can have that calmness whenever you want. If you do feel this anxiety, you can go back to that place. Like whether, as you said, whether it's closing your eyes and going to the beach, or whether it's just noticing your breath and just going back to that place. They're just thoughts, they're just feelings, and they pass like a sound, that like someone clicking their fingers. You heard it, but then it's gone. Like it's just you can choose to react to it or not.